Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to another day of my life. Aren't you so excited? I'm Natasha. Right now I'm in marathon prep. If you've been watching, you know this. And if you watched last week's vlog, you know that I had a back injury. First day of that back injury was an 8 out of 10. It was horrible. And that's pain rating, by the way. Meaning there were moments of pain to the point where I could not breathe for a second. Like I had to get my bearings. And now we are 1 week later, and I'd say my pain is still there, but it's a 1 out of 10. And it stayed that way for about 2 days now. So I've been managing that quite well. I took you through what I was doing movement-wise last week. Still went on the bike, so was able to go on the back supported stationary bike to get my cardio in. I did end up going for a workout on Monday and just doing some easy movements, which Joseph, the physiotherapist that he is, was encouraging me to do, actually, to get blood flow to the area. And I did still walk every single day, just very, very slowly. And what happened? What happened?
She hit a new PR for her run, her new long run PR.
I decided to still go on my long run. However, I delayed it by a few days so I could give myself and my back the opportunity to get to like a 1 or 2 out of 10 pain rating. And I packed for me to run a 30K. However, in my mindset, I said, whatever happens, happens. If I have to stop, I stop. Like at the end of the day, if this is where I'm at right now, I just have to accept it. However, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna stop if I have to, and I'm just gonna let this happen and unfold the way it's supposed to. And your girl ran 30 kilometers. My back completely fine. Like it ached for about the first 4 miles in a very manageable way, and then it settled and it was completely okay. By the end of that run, my back was totally fine. My joints, not fine. I felt pretty terrible, but I was really excited. So my week is a little bit jumbled for runs. I'm going for my short run today, which is a few days later than I normally do. It is 6 miles, and then I have I'm supposed to do another 8, 7, and then a 14 mile for my long run this week before we launch back up to 19 miles, 20 miles, and then bring back down and then launch back up. And then we have a marathon. So I will be going on my 6-mile run this morning. I'm feeling a little bit tired and sick. We're gonna see how it goes. It's easy pace, so I'm gonna just take my time, put on some nice jams, and maybe run slower than I normally run just to get the mileage in and the time on my feet. And I'll let you know how that goes. I've had a banana, I've chugged a coffee, I've went to the bathroom, if you know what I'm saying, and we're ready to go. The sun is up finally. So wish me luck, and I will catch you in a couple of minutes. Peace.
Go for it.
Okay, we just got back. I ran 6.25 miles, which is 10K. Let's just call it 10K. At a 9:30 per mile pace. I finished at 59 minutes and 20 seconds. I wore shorts, even though it's freezing cold in Vancouver, because I wanted as much sunshine as I could possibly have on my skin. It was epic. The sun was rising as I was running out. I did an in and out. And as I was coming back, the glorious sunshine on me, it was so nice. However, it was not warm at all. I'm just hoping I got a ton of vitamin D. That's it. Outside of that, the first, I would say, 1 mile felt a bit janky. And then mile 2, 3, 4 felt smooth. Mile 5 felt horrible. I felt really just like fatigued. And then I got a second wind for the last mile. I have no idea what happened, but it was just like an energy boost. And so, yeah, anyways, my miles did stay at a very consistent pace around the 9:30 mark, which is amazing. So I'm really proud of myself for holding that even with that like poopy mile in there. I have to take my dog for a walk. However, I'm going to eat some food first. I'm going to have some oats, and I will chat with you more once I have my food in my hands. Thank you for filming, Joy. Okay, I'm actually going to have you with me while I'm making my breakfast because I have completely mismanaged my time schedule. So I'm going to make my oats and go over what we're doing today at the gym. I may or may not be able to convince Joey to film me for a couple of things, which will be good. I'm having oats with strawberries, frozen strawberries. Oh, shoot. I always warm up my frozen berries before I put the oats in, and then warm them up. And you know what? It's fine. Totally fine. Everything's fine. We're going to just do this different today. We're going to just do it different because I wasn't expecting a friend to be with me while I was making it. Okay. I do oats with berries, frozen berries, and almond milk, peanut butter, salt, cinnamon. That's it. That's my oat mixture. And then on the side, for protein, I'll either have egg whites or I will have, oh gross, Luna hair. Or I'll have Luna hair. I always ingest my dog's hair. It's a thing. If you have a dog, please comment below how often you find hair in your mouth. Anyways, either egg whites or just like scoop of protein mixed in with almond milk. And I'll just drink that on its own. But yeah, I stopped putting protein into my oats, and I'm like really, really loving the natural. And then I do really love having the egg whites, getting a natural protein in. I'm not saying that supplementing protein is bad. In fact, I have to supplement it because there's just no way for me to get enough protein in for the amount of training I do. So I just prefer if I can get it in the if I can get it in the most whole way possible, I prefer that for my digestive system and my body and all of the benefits it gives me. So, strawberry, blueberry, peanut butter, and a nice healthy scoop of that this morning because I'm going for a walk right away with a girlfriend, and then I'm going to the gym. So I love it. And then almond milk. Salt. No, I do not have cute salt shakers. I don't care. Well, actually, not for egg whites. And cinnamon. Just tastes like somebody's baked it, basically. So it's kind of a vibe. It's gonna look really ugly, so I'm not gonna show you, but hoodies are ready. They're not beautiful, but you know, it's so freaking good, and I feel like it tastes like pie, and I don't need extra sugar in it. I feel like the berries just make it flavorful, and then the peanut butter with it, it's just like, I don't know, it tastes like pie. If anybody else eats it like this, again, it's like bare minimum. I get it. But at the same time, there's something about it that I'm just obsessed with. Oh, I almost lost a blueberry. Sacrilege. Okay. I'm going to finish cooking my egg whites, and then I will bring you into better lighting, because this lighting in this kitchen is terrible. But making sure that you fuel is so, so incredibly important. We are so close to marathon. It's on May 5th, so less than 2 months away. And the volume, the sheer volume of work that we're doing right now is so high that having nutrition take me out would just be devastating. So I am fueling my body as much as I possibly can. I am working to eat as whole foods as I possibly can, just solely so that I can get the vitamins, minerals, nutrients, so that I can properly recover from all the stimulus that I'm putting my body through and my mind through. It's helping with my sleep, everything. I'm feeling like my recovery has been really good of late. I did have a failure point, which was my back injury. That is a failure, and I want to just touch on that for a second. You know, I'll touch on that in the other room, actually. But now that we've had it, recovering from it has been quite good. I did feel it on my run today. Just good for me to keep working on. And at the gym today, I will just make sure to do exercises that keep that moving blood flow there. And I'll talk about that more after I'm done cooking these. Okay, slightly better lighting in this room. Egg whites, Odie's. They're too hot to eat, so I'll just talk about what I was mentioning in the kitchen about the injury being a failure point. And I think this is really important to talk about. Failures and injuries are not identities, and this is where a lot of people struggle, is they take failure as I am a failure, or they take injury as I am injured. You know, it's like you're experiencing an injury, you know, and it's not permanent. It's something to remember and to keep in mind when you're going through these things. And it is a failure point, and I fail a lot, and I'm happy to fail. I'm happy to fail a lot. I fail because I'm trying something that I've never tried before, and I'm going to have moments where I have no idea what I'm doing, and I'm going to have moments where I'm not very good at what I'm doing, and I shouldn't be. Like, that's how could I possibly be great at something I've never done, right? And maybe if I'm like a freak or like I'm born with that natural ability. They call people who are really good at fitness just off the bat without having to try anything genetic freaks. I'm not sure I love that word, actually. If you have a different word for it, just let me know. Anyways, I just wanted to touch on that. Failures and injuries are not identities. They are things that you experience, and they grant you opportunities. Me getting this really random back injury lets me know that I was doing something with my form, and something that I was doing either at the gym and strength training or while I was running, or something that caused a back injury. And that's going to make me be more present when I'm doing my movements, which is a really good thing overall. And that is a failure point on my end, because I had to fail to get that injury. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had an injury. So it was a failure in technique or form or something that would have caused this issue to be present, or potentially in recovery. And I own that. It makes me a better athlete. It makes me a better person to own those things, to see them as they are, and then to think, okay, well, now what's available to me? Like, what's the next opportunity? What's my next best step? So fueling is so important. I talk about that. Sleep is so important. Food affects your sleep. Sleep affects the way you eat. Joey, enough sneezing.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah. That'll do it, I know. It's like basically allergy medicine. Stop! Oh my gosh. Also, Joey ran 42 kilometers yesterday. So there's that. Like, I ran my 30, and then he's just like, no, I can't let Tash get to 30 without completely destroying her. And so he ran 42 just to, like, spite me. Just kidding. He didn't run it to spite me. I'm so proud of him, though. I'm so proud of him. He's a little achy today, but he's doing really good. So his recovery's been good. Anyways, I'm going to eat this now. And then I'm going on like a 5K walk with my girlfriend. 5K. No, it's going to be much more than 5K, I think. Anyway, it doesn't matter. And our dogs. And then coming back, going to the gym and strength training. So I will take you for whatever I can throughout the day. And I'll catch you shortly. The way I'm dressed for this walk is vastly different than the way I was dressed for my run. I'm toqued up. I have my Arc'teryx jacket on. I have a hoodie, and then I have another hoodie. Like, I'm just absolutely layered. But it is cold, and when you're walking, it's a lot colder than when you're running. I always say dress as if you're running in 10-degree warmer weather for running, because of how much warmer you are just naturally from running. Walking is horrible. Anyways, Luna, do you want to go for a walk? Do you want to go for a walk? Oh my gosh, I think she does. Okay, I'm going to get her dressed up, and then I'm going to put her harness on, and we're going to go for a little cruise outside with the girls. Hello, we are back. Luna is kaput. She had a lot of fun playing with her friend. I'm shoveling food into my face. I had chicken thigh. Now I'm eating half an everything bagel. And then Joey and I are going to go to the gym and work out. So it's been a lot of activity already this morning. It's an upper body day. I'm going to do some lower body movements because my back is feeling a little... My lower back on that walk felt really tight. So just get some back movements in there. Look at the blood flowing. I'm going to mow this bagel down. And if Joey loves me, he will help me out with filming maybe 1 or 2 things at the gym. I think that's a yes. Okay, we just got back from the gym. I'm taking Luna on like a 20-minute walk just to let her pee. I need to eat, so Joey's currently making me a smoothie, and I'm gonna have 2 Eggos with it. Y'all, we have Eggos right now. This is not a commonplace thing for us, but I need something quick because I have clients starting at 1:30, and it is, I don't even know because my watch is still showing my workout on it. I think it's like 1:10, so we're gonna have to snurf full food. This is a terrible representation of how this normally goes. My routine flows a little bit better, but today is just a bit janky. There's so much happening. That's a big truck. Sorry for the noise. I'm gonna get this done. I'm gonna go home and eat. Gonna have a client, and then I will talk to you then. Okay, I'm back from my Luna walk. I'm having my gigantic smoothie that is the size of my head. Joey is an angel. Thank you to him. I don't know what's in it, but I can probably guess that this is almond milk, peanut butter, banana, blueberries, spinach. And I'll confirm with him afterwards when I'm done with my client calls just to see. However, that's what it tastes like. So I feel quite confident in that. I did also have 2 Eggos that I literally inhaled as soon as I got through the door. Do I typically have Eggos? No. Do we typically have Eggos in the house? No. And so it's kind of fun. I was really happy after eating them. It was such a joyful, like, snack to eat. And, yeah, I think I'm pretty good after eating a few. Like, I can take some rest and let them sit in the freezer and be a new surprise on a different day. But anyways, I gotta jump onto client calls now. This day has been back to back. I thought about not filming anymore and just doing a completely different day altogether because this feels chaotic. However, this is something that happens, honestly. And when you're training for something like a marathon or anything in life at all whatsoever, you're trying to bring health and fitness into your lifestyle. I mean, life is still there and it doesn't go away just because you have a goal or a plan or a desire or anything like that. And so it's just remembering that it's okay and just do the best that you can do and try and set yourself up for success as best as you can. So like when I went for the walk, I asked for Joey to make me a smoothie so that, you know, I could have support and I could have something to eat while I was on my client calls. That's not gonna like disrupt our sessions. But it's okay. You know, this is what we signed up for, and nobody said it was going to be easy. We're not athletes getting paid just to do athletic things, and we're not, you know, fitness people or influencers who are making tons of money. That gives us the time and availability to dedicate all of this to just this, just our prep or just a video or just. So I'm keeping this vlog as much as it pains me because I'm like, this makes it look like my life is chaos. And today my life actually is. So you know what? This is the truth. Anyways, I gotta go because my client calls start in 3 minutes. Bye. Hello. Okay, I just finished client calls. I'm about to have a chicken, veggie, rice bowl. I'll just show you guys the prep that Joey did. So chicken, rice, and a medley of vegetables. Sexy, I know. I'm actually going to eat this in the bathtub because I now only have about 20 minutes before we have to leave for this presentation at University of British Columbia that we're going to. It's a guest speaker that we're going to go and watch. And I still haven't showered from the gym. I literally got back from the gym, took Luna for a walk, snarfled down food, and went on to client calls. So this has been wild, okay? This day is chaotic. I'm not used to filming on chaotic days, so it makes it just so strange to be bringing you along for this. But this is at least 2 times a week, and as I was saying before, this is life. Like, I'm not going to sit and pretend that I don't have days like this. I'm not going to sit and pretend that I just like get up and I'm able to just do everything and I don't have these wild days where I have to really work hard to get in enough food or really work hard to get my movement in, and actually like I have to be on top of things and continuously moving for me to get all of those things done. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that's not my life. That is my life. And so this is actually probably one of the truest reflections of my life as it is right now. We'll get home later and I'll likely eat one more time, one more home, and it will probably be most likely a yogurt bowl because I love them. So I usually do yogurt with blueberries and granola, maybe some hemp hearts. We'll see how I'm feeling. I don't know. In any case, I am likely going to cut the vlog here because I do need to get my butt into the bath, wash myself while editing, and then eat that and get my poop in a group to go to this really cool UBC presenter. So thank you for being with me on this day. We were able to accomplish so much stuff. That was awesome. Again, just so weird filming during it. Usually I would not bring you on a busy day like today, but this is a good representation of life for a lot of people. And I still work and I still have all of this stuff going on outside of my prep that I have to commit to and I want to commit to. So I'm not going to stand here and pretend that I'm not happy, because I am happy. I chose all of this. I just have to remind myself of that more frequently on days like today. It's like, oh yeah, I chose this. Stop panicking, stop rushing, you're good. Oh yeah, I chose this. Oh yeah, I can ask for help, like asking for Joey to cook. That was brilliant. Honestly, brilliant. So nice having him. I'm so lucky. Anyways, I will catch you next week. Thank you for joining me as always. You are awesome and much love.